For countless years, there's been a belief that children born in the winter are particularly depressed and broody and unlucky. Thankfully, that's just a myth. Probably has some roots in astrology. Who knows? Can't be real, right? It's not like researchers did prove it correct by saying that babies born in the winter get fewer nutrients and possibly have more illness in their parent during the final stages of gestation and therefore are more prone to illness, both physically and mentally. It's not like that's a thing. I'm your cool Uncle Marissa, and I am winter born. I'm always a little depressed around my birthday for many reasons, but my wonderful viewers have turned my frown upside down, not through cosmetic surgery, but through celebrating with me. And you guys got me a bunch of gifts and stuff that will help both this channel in terms of this setup as well as the work that I do on the channel. And I did open everything that was sent to me, but I didn't get inside the boxes. So I just wanted to take a moment and share everything with you, read your notes, and yeah, let's go. Hopefully this doesn't come off as like weird. All right, so first off we have these cold shoe mounts with ball heads. These are from Just Call Me Bones to warm up your shoes. Thank you, Bones. These have been on my cart for a while. How do you open it? Free your dream! I brought scissors for this occasion. Okay, I found it. I also realized that my LED down here had fallen over. So, you know, we fixed a lot of things. Okay. Oh god, is this ASMR content? There you go, and 2 for a 1. No, these are great because they go into your camera's hot shoe, they're cold shoe because they don't electronically connect to the camera. And it's got a little ball, so you can put this on and put on a light or a speaker, a microphone, whatever you need. I've mainly been looking for one of these for eye light reasons, because currently I have this big LED and I kind of put it up above the camera lens line so that you don't see it. There is one video where it did get in the lens like a little bit, the diffusion paper, which is just parchment paper you can buy from the grocery store, and it gave like this like very 70s cast on the video, and people were like, oh, it looks so cool, and I'm like, intentional. But I got this recently. The only reason I got it was because to get free shipping. It's not focusing, but there's not much really that you need to see. It's a double cold shoe mount, so you put this on the camera's hot shoe, and then you can mount multiple things on it. Two things on it. So that is pretty cool as well. And I think these will make a stellar combo. Thanks again, Bones. Oh wait, what's this? Oh. Little thread adapters. Next, this is from my friend Brian. Happy birthday, Uncle, from Brian, KP, MJ, and Jojo, who are Brian's cats. And if you are on the Discord, you will be very familiar with Brian and his cats. Brian got us the strip screw drill bits for little tiny screws. This is something I've needed for a while. And yeah, I have absolutely gone nuclear on strip screws before. Like, I have cut through the plastic, and I know like you guys are just, ooh, is a plane? And I know a lot of you out there are probably just cringing that that's a thing that happened. Thankfully, it's never been like something that's been in great condition. Otherwise, I've left it be. One such thing is I got the Ghibli DVD player. It's very cute. If you haven't seen it, I'll put it here so that you can also want this stupid thing that is region locked. And I kind of might be using it as a CD player because what else am I supposed to do? I'm not out here playing Japanese DVDs. It comes with a really cute acorn remote, and this acorn remote was super corroded, so I wanted to open it up and do a deep clean, but the screws were stripped, and I was like, well, now this is not something I'm gonna cut through. So that's probably gonna be the first project with this guy. Wait. Do you see that? I don't know if you can see that. I don't have my monitor. Gifts for Men. A Signed Man by Grab It Micro. I'm not opening that because I'm just going to lose the bits if I do. Thank you, Brian, KP, Jojo. Wait. One bit for each of you. Similar line of thoughts. People just screwing around. What a cute little question mark screwdriver. A person can really never have enough tools. Happy birthday from Complex Milk. Thank you, Complex Milk. Complex Milk is also another really cool person in the Discord. Handheld screwdriver. I got a Milwaukee drill for Christmas once, and it was probably the most like lesbian gift I ever received. And it's awesome. It's great. I use it for handiwork and stuff around the house, but sometimes when you do need like a drill for something like a stripped screw, like it just feels so stupid to bring out that drill, and then obviously you have to deal with the weight while you're trying to center something on something very delicate. So this is super handy. I'm gonna open it also so that we can show Complex Milk if this is small question mark. Oh, that's nice. It's USB-C powered. USB-C! Comes with all these heads too, which is awesome. Instruction manual. And yeah, I think it's pretty small. It's like the size of my head. And it's bigger than a Dremel. But, you know, I have a Dremel. And Dremel is one of those things that I struggle with. Because, like, I don't know how to explain it, but it never feels right when I'm using a Dremel. And I've used it mainly for cutting, like for when I RGB mod TVs, I use it to cut out the SCART hole. Why was that so weird to say? That is what it is, the hole for the SCART. People who use a Dremel regularly, they just seem so natural with it and so comfortable with it, extension of their arm with it, but I don't know what it is. Thank you again, Complex Milk. This is gonna be super handy dandy. Oh wait, this comes in a little case. So let's open it. These blister packs. Hi. 2025. Oh, sorry. Is this ASMR? That was not ASMR at all. Oh, look, it's cute. It has a frog. Froggy! Ah! There's an insert. It supposedly fits so well, but then... Next up. This is from, if I am saying your name wrong, please, I apologize. This is from Balas. They have their last name too, but I don't want to dox anyone. Thank you for the happy moments at Uncle's house. Yes, thank you for coming, for being here. These are JIS screwdrivers. Japanese industrial standard? Japanese international standard? But yeah, I don't have any, and these are what a lot of whatchamacallits, a lot of Japanese electronics use these screws and not Phillips. They obviously look very much like Phillips. Makeup YouTuber time. Makeup YouTuber. Yeah, they look very much like Phillips, but they're like pointier. So sometimes if you're struggling with a Phillips screwdriver on Japanese electronics, it's because it's probably this and not Phillips. And I'm not saying that as like a criticism of like, it's not Phillips, you messed up. But like, I literally do that. Like, what am I supposed to do in that moment? But now, no more. Also, this is really nice. So I have like, I've noticed like when things are really stuck, you know, the interchangeable tip screwdriver kits are great. But when something's really stuck, you can like get it. This happened with the PS1 actually, but I don't know why I'm pointing. That's the PlayStation one, not the PS1. But with my PS1, I was able to get it in and it wasn't stripped, but it was so tight that when I turned, the bit would just like move in the screwdriver. So having a screwdriver that is not modular is actually something to definitely keep in mind. You know, the modular ones, super convenient, super portable, carryable, fit in your toolbox, but non-modular screwdrivers, when it comes to actually like heavy work, you need something that you can grip. And the grip on this is really nice. I haven't tried these, but this is really nice. If you guys are looking. Vessel. Thank you again. Balas. If that's wrong, I'm sorry. This one is from Ethan. Ethan says, your channel is a real hidden gem in a landscape of generic, repetitive YouTubers. What praise. Such praise. Thank you. I'm just trying to be myself and share things that I like with you guys, and it means a lot that anyone sticks around and wants to see that. It's very affirming as a human being. And Ethan brings us another small rig product. I know there are people in like photo video community who kind of don't really like small rig, but honestly, they're for like what I'm doing, non-professional work, the like price to quality is pretty great. I don't know. I don't really understand the complaints, but this is a remote so that I can remote control my camera. I used to have a remote. It was an Amazon Basics remote, but then I found out that it doesn't work with my new, I mean, it's not new anymore, but this is a Canon EOS R, and it's my first mirrorless camera. I got it around when I was starting the YouTube channel, and I sold my DSLR, which was a Canon 60 Mark II, and yeah, I guess the remote doesn't work with the EOS R, so I've been meaning to get a remote since then because it honestly is super helpful. Look at the little guy. It's got a little clip. And it comes with batteries, which I'm just saying. Big up, small rig. Batteries are included. Look at that. Awesome. So I'm gonna set this up and start using it moving forward. Also, wait, I imagine it only takes one battery. So that means my memory card was full. I have so many videos for you guys, but I'm in a really awkward situation where my computer memory is full because I'm waiting on something to reach completion so I can delete like a crap ton of videos. And but the memory is nearly full on my computer, and so I don't want to take things off of my SD card. So anyway, the irony will be presented soon. Thank you so much, Ethan, for that. That is going to be, these are all such, like everything I put was like, these will improve my quality of life when it comes to doing all this. And I'm really bad at buying myself things that improve my quality of life. Now we have a twofer from Justin. So we've got, yeah, you need one of these. Happy birthday from Justin. And we've got, happy birthday, enjoy this shiny new tip, smiley face from Justin. Thank you, Justin, for the very, very important twofer. Let's open this one first. ASMR. What is the like point where ASMR becomes an infomercial? Because they just like, you know, you see them and they're just like, it's like, no one does that. That's not how you open something. So at one point does it become like, oh my god, I can't open this properly. Get the new bag opener from Bags & Sons. What Justin was referring to as, yeah, you need one of these. This is a USB-C tester. So you plug this in to the whatever device, and then you plug in the charger into this one, and the power cable, whatever, and it basically tells you the current information. And this is really good for understanding like if there's any issues with the charging circuitry or the battery, whatever. It's a very good diagnostic tool, and it's very cheap. So if you don't have one in your kit and are looking for something to add to your kit for such issues, this can be one. Definitely, I think this would be helpful for projects like any of Froggo Customs projects, so the Frogboy color or the Tadboy color, because both of those do use USB-C. So thank you, Justin. And then item number 2. It's sticky. This is a hoof tip soldering iron. The hoof tip is my favorite tip. It is the tip I use most frequently. I don't like the pencil tip. Then I use the knife tip for like super precise micro soldering. I use the J tip if we're going into vias, but this is my like everyday carry tip, and it like gave out, the one I've had since I started soldering, and I cleaned it with IPA. I tried everything to see why it wouldn't connect. And so I'm genuinely like, I'm so grateful for this, because finally my favorite tip is back. Thank you for that as well, Justin. And now we go to the anonymous. I got 2 gifts that were anonymous. So if you want to reveal thyself, please do. But otherwise, I respect your anonymity. Here we've got a super magic arm. This is also small rig. My god, this was like, let's just give small rig a ton of business. What is a magic arm, if you don't know? This is a magic arm. Whee! So you can clamp it on to like anything. And then each segment tightens separately, so you can put in whatever wonky shape you want. And then you can mount here. They also comes with a free cell phone mount as well, in case you want to use it with your phone. Yeah, I love these. I have 2. I have another one in this size, which right now is holding up my microphone and is attached to the light stand to do so. I also have a smaller one, and that one I use to hold up other stuff. One thing that it's helpful for is I put my phone on it and I use it as a webcam. You just like can't have enough. And I've had those 2 for a really long time, and they have not deteriorated in terms of the joints. The one thing that has deteriorated is inside the clamp there's a grip, and as well as inside these little flat thingies, and the grip has on both of them like just has started to peel off and fall out. I am not putting them on anything super sensitive where I care if the surface gets damaged, so I don't care, because it still continues to grip on tight even without the adhesive grippy. But if you are going to be using it on something that you care about the surface, that's just something to keep in mind. Maybe buy like a roll of adhesive grip that's not hard to find, or even like sticky like pleather or anything really, and you can replace it quite easily. Although it does seem like they have made a minor change, because the ones that I have, I really don't know if you can see this, but the strip on the inside is one strip, but in this it's like one strip on each side with the center being naked. So I don't know if this will be an improvement on that. That will be interesting to see. I love these. These are so useful. Highly recommend for your setup as well. Thank you, Anonymous. And then finally, the other anonymous gift. is an Amaran Ace light kit. So I have one of them's doing the blue light here, but here's another one. I have these LED lights, and these are super helpful. They're, especially this one not so much. This one is super powerful. The reason I'm using this little one here is because I don't need a ton of accent lighting, so I like that it's weaker. This one's like insanely powerful for what it is, and I'm happy with it. I love it. My friend came over once and he was like, I got this LED light, look at it. And I was like, yeah, I've got a few of those. And but then he was like, look, it comes with this like diffusion filter and it's magnetic, so you can just stick it on things. And I was like, ah, dang it, I want one. So I'm very excited for this. And I feel like it's going to be quite versatile. That's a nice bag. That is a nice bag. Ooh, I see. Hold on. Wait, ASMR. Hold on. Is Velcro ASMR? I feel like Velcro is not ASMR for me. Oh, this is very nice. This is a very, very nice bag, actually. This is amazing. So they do, on their own website, they have the lights in a ton of colors, like pink and green. Not both at once, unfortunately. But on Amazon, which you can do wish lists on, they only had white and black. So white it is. Mounting hardware. Oh, wait, hold on. It's like a bird. Oh, I thought they would both do it at once. Well, there we go. Krah! Okay, and here we have the light itself. So it's got this magnetic diffusion filter. This other magnetic like grid. This one is my favorite filter. It's the Caution Hot Surface filter. And it's quite beefy. It's like quite beefy compared to my lights. Got this LED panel at the back. Oh, hold on. Oh, we have to pick a language. English. Yeah, English is good. Oh, there we go. Whoa! This is biblical. It's a really nice, like, diffused light. My eyes! Who's doing this to me? Myself. Oh my god. Wait, hold on. There we go. Now I can look at it. Yeah, it's a very nice diffusion. I mean, I have a diffusion filter on my camera, so this looks really, really diffused on camera, obviously. But like, if you just look at it on my skin, it's very soft. Wow, this beautiful light. Okay, now let's add the layers on. I feel like this is not the first video where I've blinded myself with lights. Okay, this grid is softening it even more. To be honest, I don't see a huge difference. And then we've got the actual diffusion cap. That's so soft we can't even see it. I was gonna say that's hella soft. Since when do I say hella? Oh, that's really nice. I mean, you can tell how diffused it is by how close I put it to my eyes. I'm not crazy, I swear. I'm not trying to blind myself. It's just really, really diffused. Here, look. There you go. No, this is awesome. I'm gonna play around with this. And yeah, it's magnetic. Let's see if it's... Are you not magnetic? Yeah. Okay, trust me, it's magnetic. It's like sticking really poorly because... on the legs of my table. Sticking poorly because the legs are very thin, and that's just how gravity works, unfortunately. But I don't have anything magnetic behind me to show you. That's wood. That's not even wood, that's MDF. I don't know what I'm doing. Anyways, also very cool that this works with a phone app over Bluetooth, a phone application, because, oh, also because it's magnetic. It just like, attachments are magnetic too. Like, whoa. Ugh. It's very powerful magnetic. What was I saying? I don't remember. Okay, and so this is for going on your own stuff. And then this is like tabletop. Stop before I blind you gently with the diffused light. You can also directly screw it on, which is nice. It's not just the proprietary stuff. Yes, I will be playing around with this. Don't remember what I was saying. Can someone like rewind and tell me what I was saying? Thanks. That's everything. That's a lot of stuff. Wait. I'm really excited to use everything and learn more about everything. Thank you so much for that light, anonymous person. You can also reveal yourself or stay in the shadows, veiled. Maybe you crack a little smile. Yeah, so the irony, though, that did give me quite a chuckle is that no one got me a micro SD card that I put like on my wish list. I was like 1,000. I'll take 1,000 because you know what? Everyone can buy me a micro SD card. I don't care. The limit is 1,000. No one. You guys don't care about my memory situation. Not that it would have helped, actually, the memory situation with my camera. This uses a regular SD card, which I also did have on the wish list, just not 1,000 of them. But I thought that was really funny. But it also makes sense because I feel like if I'm getting someone a gift, I don't really want to get them something that like is small and indistinguishable from its peers and kind of goes in something else and isn't the focus. Like I would want to get something that like they can hold and feel and actually use the thing independently. And when they use it, they're like, oh, hey, yeah, that's from Marissa. Thanks, Marissa. But I just did get a chuckle out of that. Some of these things you are definitely going to see in upcoming videos just being used. Other things you're not going to see, but they're going to be used over here. So I'm really grateful for all of this. And I hope that because these were all useful things, that this video also came across as like a, hey, here's some stuff to add to your toolkit, whether it's your camera toolkit or your literal toolkit, or even just, hey, you need idea for gift for man? Look at all of these gift for man. And none of them were even whiskey or bacon scented. I have been your cool Uncle Marissa, a year older, and yet still an uncle, not yet a grandfather. One day I'll be like, I'm your at her wit's end grandma, Marissa, and I'm just gonna complain at you about the world. And why'd you let it get like this? Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to everyone who is subscribed, who has subscribed. My end of the year video review brought in like 1,000 subs. What the heck? So if you like those reviews, they usually are on Ko-fi, and you can get a Ko-fi membership for $2. I was gonna say dollars and then bucks, $2. If you're a baller and you have a twin who's also a baller, that's how you get in. Yeah, you get access to those. Sometimes I do write-ups and stuff about things that I don't feel like are worth making a full video about, and your name gets to scroll by as at the end of the videos. I hope everyone's having a decent start to their new year. Stay warm, stay healthy. If you're in Australia, that's not about you. And don't forget that you are always welcome at Cool Uncle's house. I will see you in the next one. Bye.